Okay, Monday morning here. As you can see, when it rains here all the time. This is normal. It could rain like this for hours. Look how much the puddles are running like this. You can hear it on the windshield. I got the thing off. It's just total rain. You know, I need to get stuff done in my yard and things like that. And you know, how do you have time to do that when it's like this? That's why I need to get the garage organized where I can actually work inside the garage versus working outside. So we're gonna go back there. I gotta take my wire in. Two kinds of wire, actually three. One is the dryer cords, and stove cords is one, and then a TV, degaussing cables, or what do they call them? Those off the TVs, I gotta take those in. They're copper. You have to check them and you have to cut them actually. Some are actually aluminum inside the wire. And then I'm going to be taking some window frame, extrusion aluminum. And then after that, I'm going to take some of my heavier metals, I think. Now, it's hard to say. We'll see on that. But I'll take my lawn chairs, whatever I cleaned, my old sheet aluminum, they call it. I'll take that as another load. Okay, last night I got a washing machine. The motor's gone. I was wondering why it's so light. There's no motor and no transmission thing in there. And I got a tabletop stove, which I might pop it open right now to take a look at it. Okay, stay tuned. Yeah, also I got this board. Looks like a furnace controller. And then I got a laptop board. Rip apart like this. So I don't know, looks like CPU might be gone or something. There's some chips here. Mostly just a trash board for a few parts. And I got this here. This is out of a fuse box. And I got the cord off here and some of the cord from underneath this wash machine. Sometimes fuse boxes got copper in them. That's just, this one's just insulating material. Okay, I'm gonna pop this off here. Screw. Watch showing a flat tire. Where it went. You can hear that rain just beating down like crazy. Okay, so what I'll do is pop the knobs off. The magnet here. There, nice little piece of aluminum. It's close to a pound, or at least a pound, I think. And then here I got my wires, so get some wire out. Usually the wire harness goes right down to the motor, and there's some ground points that get stuck up. That's why you can't pull it out completely, because the ground points are in there. We cut the different grounds, and hopefully there's no hangers up there. Oh. Cut some of this off here. There's a plug over here. Yeah, it's stuck down here. Some don't come out that easy, but some do. Figure which wires come out. Majority came out. There. Remember, the bottom's already been cut, right? So that's why the wire's not that long. And I'll cut these here. There. Small handful of wire. So I'm going to be running a load tomorrow of shred. So I'm just going to throw this in here for now, temporary. Come on. Normally I have a dolly, but dolly's in my truck. Okay. And then this one is metal. So what I'm going to do is check out this tabletop here. To see what kind of wires in it and stuff. The tabletop stove, it's all beat up. Seen better days. See what kind of wire is inside it. Pop off this main glass. That's what my mission is. Just have to start whatever screws I can get off. I'm thinking of getting quite a few wires in there because lots of switches. You see lots of switches, you know there's going to be lots of wire. And elements and stuff like that. Thing broke that easy. Oh, okay, looks like it might have been cracked. Possibly I couldn't see it. Can't see it breaking that easy. Well, you know what? Not a lot. There's a few wires here and there. Maybe on this here, with all the switches. Oh yeah, not bad. Not too bad. Yeah. These look like they're steel, not even brass. Could be wrong, but okay. Wire. So I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to pull it out from behind. A little bit of wire harness. A little bit of wire. Can loosen it from here. I mean, not a lot of material in here, but hey, yeah, a little bit extra, you know, always helps. Feels like steel, it's too heavy. Okay, a little bit thicker wire. Also, this one here is cast aluminum, this piece here. So you can separate that, and then the switches. You need something sharp. That's for your silver recovery. You want silver, maybe? If you don't go for silver, there's still brass. There's little brass tabs in there and stuff you can grab. Okay. Okay, scrapped. And just throw that into the recycling when you're done. Okay, just getting stuff ready here. Extrusion here. I got wire, dryer cords there in that garbage can. The blue one also. And I have house wiring, Romex, and different things here. And then this cloth stuff here. And a mismatch of TV degaussing cables and stuff, mixed with some other stuff that I couldn't strip. So I'm getting stuff ready. Got some more extrusion here. Oh, it's pretty heavy, this stuff. Okay. Okay. This one was in the water, but there's holes in the bucket, so that's awesome. Otherwise, it'd be at least a few inches of water in there probably by now. These are aluminum here. I'm taking this on the next load. This too, the next load. Okay. Now I need to clean some material here. Anything I can strip with my machine, that's really easy. And it has like a volume. I'm gonna strip myself. So looking for this thing here before. This is like plastic. This is total crap, this stuff. Even this is plastic with a little bit of brass and plastic on the inside. See that? This is total crap. It's not even worth cleaning. Okay, so just gonna get organized here a little more. I have to make two containers, too heavy to carry that one. So I'm gonna get my Sawzall or my grinder, start cutting stuff up here, so stay tuned. If you're watching, Tony, thanks a lot. I'm gonna clean this up here and try to get some better value. Definitely a nice piece of copper and brass. This came from a swimming pool, part of the swimming pool. Believe it or not, I just put a new blade on that thing. Look how thick that is. Wow. Actually, that's got a steel ball in that center of that valve. I can tell. That'd be a tough one to clean, I think. I don't know. It's brass, but it was a little bit rusty. Lucky. I don't think they would use steel, but you know. You never know nowadays, people cut corners and stuff, right? Sure hard to cut. I'll take the block here. Just trying to stay out of the rain. So I'm dodging the rain a bit. People wonder why my battery's shot. It's broken. Got a broken battery connection here, right there. So what happens is it vibrates and loses connection. It's not the trigger switch. Pretty heavy brass, probably like 3-4 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna cut this up here, and you know, it's a slow process. Okay. Using a grinder here, I'm going to grind off these couple of spots here, I can't get them off anyways. They got a clip on there, so. That one. The only way I can clean it is I gotta take them off, so. And I could cut the band off, but I didn't bother. I need to get it quick, so it takes longer to cut the band, and you got to pull the plastic off the tubing. So I just elected not to do it. Some of these tops, I just don't know how the handles come off. There's a flathead here, I think, or something. Can't tell. Doesn't work. So I'm going to grind this end off. If you scrape it and you see the brass color, you know it's brass. So brass there. The brass also, nice heavy piece. I see, screwdriver there. There, brass. And a couple screwdriver star here. Just have your magnet close so you can see if they're brass screws. Off. Take the grinder to it. Could be stainless. Stainless, I would think. Stainless. So I'm gonna hammer this off here. If I'm a hammer. Nice piece of brass. Very heavy. One's just too hard to clean. And then you get different type of pot metal things here, so you have to really look. A lot of times I'll take the grinder, or I'll take a file. Most likely the way it's cast on the back, to me it looks like it's going to be just pot metal, no brass color. It's not stainless because it's cast. I'm gonna knock this handle off here. magnet. Nothing. Okay. Had a security bit there, which I didn't have handy right now, so I cut a slot in there with my grinder. So now with the slot, I can put a screwdriver in there, and then just turn it. One turns. This one's a little tough there. One turns. So I'll take in something I don't have a tool for, and just have an alternative. This one's a little tight here. Oh. Sometimes you have to tap it to hit it just to break the seal. Wow, it's a tough one. A small screwdriver. Steel. On top of that is steel too, so you have to clean it. There it is. A little more torque with a smaller screwdriver. Just cut a slot in there. If you have a big screwdriver, that's all you need. It has some kind of security bit. It's kind of a cast top here. So that's clean. Nice clean valve. So what is this made of? Copper or what? Looks like copper, but I don't know what the shiny part at the end is. Maybe stainless steel or something, but there is copper. Somewhat kind of copper. Okay. See, this was a pressure washer end where the nozzle went, right? Brass here, so I have to clean it, or I can't get off anyways. It's hard infused plastic. Anybody who takes one apart should know your brass. We're making headway. A few more things to clean. I'll find my screwdriver. Okay, I can find the right tools. Stand by. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got here exactly. I got this bucket, that bucket over there. Let's go lower so you can see this bucket here, that bucket over there, house wiring. Then I have wiring from degauzing cables from TVs. And then I have here my aluminum. And then I have these two buckets here going to be range and dryer cords where the plugs cut off. Extrusion here. Let me go to the front here. Turn my radio off. This is all my brass here. All this is brass, and it's at least 100 pounds plus. Really heavy. You couldn't carry these two together. No way. And I have a little bit of copper here. Mixed up copper. So these two go together, and this house wiring, those two. And this is just single stuff I couldn't strip. It just slipped through my stripping machine, so this is made a bit of load and see what they give. Okay. Oh, also I have this kind of old house wiring with a cloth on there. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, pails, wire, and this is this 3. That's one, and that's one. First load was 124. This load was gonna be the money load for sure. This is what ended up being the aluminum window frames extrusion, 53 cents a pound at 95 pounds, which is pretty good. Number 2 copper. Extrusion was 53 cents, so hopefully I just told you that. And then also number 2 copper, $3.11, 15 pounds. Not much copper anyways. Number 2 copper insulated, that was that old green cloth type house wiring. $1.04 a pound. Yeah, $1.04. I know, let's see. Oh, no. Okay, I had dryer cord stuff that I couldn't strip. What happened was it was all slippery, and anyways I had problems stripping it, so I ended up dumping all that reject stuff and different things I had there. So that was $1.04 a pound. And I had what I have there, number 2, I had 19 pounds. And then number 1 copper insulated was that green cloth type wire, cloth insulated, $1.82 a pound at 4 pounds only. Yellow brass at $2.24 a pound, 117 pounds of yellow brass, so it was pretty good, really good on the yellow brass. And then I had number 2 copper insulated, $1.04 a pound. Those are dryer cords, and anything stranded is considered number 2. If it was solid wire inside, it would be $1.82, so it's $1.04. Number 1 copper insulated house wiring, Romex, whatever you call it, there's different type of names they call it, $1.82 a pound. Really good. The one that was $496. That was awesome there. And the first one was $124. So pretty good payday right now. I gotta go back and get my my regular aluminum. I have some chairs and different things I gotta grab, so I'm going there right now to grab that, and then we'll show some video hopefully. Okay, stay tuned. From the air conditioner guy. So I didn't really want to take it, but since he gave me a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to cut the tire off and I'm going to throw the rest of the rim in the scrap. There it is. There's the rim right there. So I'll dump this in the shred the way it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I say so myself. And then I can recycle this tire for free, so I'm not too worried about that. And I'll get some money for the rim regardless. It's probably like, I think $2.20 a ton. So one side. So you do the same thing to your aluminum wheels, but you just get a grinder after. You get a grinder here, and it's the band splits. Okay, perfect. Cut it around like the other one I did. This aluminum rim now, so just now use a grinder like this. Need something to place on. You have to cut the steel belt. Steel belt is really tough, so very hard to sawzall through it, so best bet is use a grinder. That's the wheel I got on the weekend I found. This one kind of gave me a problem here. It was all damaged. So it was pretty hard to need to cut. Make sure you wear glasses. That's a bit of pain. Tires all destroyed. There it is. Okay, so you got two aluminum wheels now. Now, like I say, you have to take out the valve here, but I just suggest you grind the valve. Grind the valve off. Let's grind the valve off, the simplest. Simplest and fastest. Then you'll have a couple wheel weights there. Just get a screwdriver and pop them off. You have one on the inside, one outside. Just rotate it around. This one doesn't have any. Okay. Load here, heavy steel on the bottom, old sheet, and a bucket old sheet. All these chairs, stainless steel barbecue lid. All this stainless steel here. This dirty brass, about 4 or 5 pounds. 2 aluminum wheels. Okay, that's it. Time to go before it closes. Down to the wire right now. What time is it? 4:14, so 45 minutes. Okay, see there. Okay, so totals here, I had 380 pounds of heavier steel. Was 41.75 for that, 230 a ton, which is still pretty nice. Oh no, is it 230? Oh, sorry, 220 a ton. It went down $10, like everything else went down $10. Okay, also old sheet aluminum was 48 cents. Had 103 pounds. Auto wheels, aluminum, 75 cents a pound. Those 2 wheels were worth almost $25. Only 33. They weren't the heavy wheels, but they're okay. Brass, you know, the brass I had from the valves, from hot water tanks and all that kind of stuff, and some barbecue things. I couldn't get the screws out, they're all real rusty, so ended up getting, that's $1 a pound, $5 for that, roughly. Stainless steel, prepared, 51 cents a pound. That's 73 pounds there, not too bad. So that was $116.50 for that. So pretty good payday today. Ran around all day. I haven't even took a break yet, so I need to get my yard clean. The problem is too much material there, and you know, I'm just tripping on stuff. Now I have a lot of room now, more room. I still have more lawn chairs. I have some lawn chairs at home, and there's still aluminum in there I gotta clean. That's a little bit dirty. I can clean it. I'll probably run some stuff to the Asian yard, ever recycling tomorrow. Reason why I say Asian yard is because everything goes to Asia. Nothing will stay. They don't sell locally here. I need that non-ferrous. It all goes to Asia. You can't even buy something out of that yard. Some scrap yards, you know, they let you buy stuff, but no, everything they have, doesn't matter what it is, no matter how much you pay, they won't sell to you. But they do pay okay. But Schnitzer's starting to pay a lot better on different metals now. Even the window frame with a few screws, they don't care no more. You used to leave the screws in there. Like before, they used to pay, you know, they paid a lot higher before, but since the tariffs, price went down a little bit lower. But just said leave screws in, don't even waste your time, he said. It's like 95, they call it 95.5 or something, where 5% might be steel or contamination maybe. But anyways, I cleaned it anyways just to be safe. I took the weather strip out and all that. That was like 53 cents or something. It wasn't very much, but anyways, pretty good day. I got 2 whole van loads done, cleaned out, so it's a lot of material. Okay, stay tuned. Let's go back to my garage. I'm gonna start making some more room, get stuff for my show ready. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm organizing here. This is all my pot metal. These are 2 aluminum frying pans. This stainless steel needs to be cleaned here. I'm gonna go to Asian yard tomorrow with this and this, all this here. Taking this, a little bit of wire, sewing machine, and then I'm gonna take these bike frames. All these bike frames here, aluminum. Taking that tomorrow. So it's starting to shape up. Trying to organize a little bit more, but it's getting there. I'm trying to figure out what needs to be cleaned. Some aluminum. It's like a mixed bag of stuff in there. Pot metal mixed in here. That's pot metal clean. So I'll take these doorknobs here and I'll check the doorknobs to see if they're non-magnetic. Could still mean stainless steel, could be brass. So most likely it'll be dirty brass. More pot metal than anything here. Pot metal. Another cord. Brass. Okay, that's pot metal. Okay, it's starting to shape up pretty good. I want to see. It's a stainless steel and I'll just over doorknob here. See, it's dirty. Right? A couple more days, I'll have it pretty clean here, but I need to be occupied in my show, so. Okay, I want to show you here. I actually cut another top off one. Actually, no, I cut that top. This was open, I just put water holes in the bottom. Put my mortars here. The mortars there. Some there. Just trying to get ahead of everything. See, everywhere I look, there's more things I missed. Pot metal, dirty aluminum, stainless steel. These things are just too much of a pain to clean. You'll never get it completely clean. Well, you could if you want, but is it worth it? That's the big question. Pot metal. Depends how much you want to do, right? But I'm just, like I say, a little bit too busy. This stuff, you know, if I have a day, you go through that real quick. All these are easy. You just take out the nuts in the bottom here. You have an aluminum pot that comes out that's clean, and then the rest is a little bit of wire and dirty steel. So that's easy. It's looking pretty good. There's some kind of rad here. Copper nut stuff, huh? I'm gonna pop that off quickly. Just gonna find out where I put my glove. Okay, well, I'll get my screwdriver off. Try to find my big screwdriver. So it's pretty easy clean. You have a screw here. This could be oil filled actually. Might have oil inside it. That's what I'm thinking. So electric heat. So it's an oil filled. That's your old school electric heat. There it is. Look at that. Oh yeah. You can hear the oil inside it. So you can just drain the oil first, cut it here, and cut it here. You have a nice piece of copper, pull the brass valve like I say, and then you can cut it here somewhere, and then the actual heater core will come out. That's a good little score, nice little heater. Okay.